Legends are not born overnight. They are built over decades, forged through passion, and remembered because they stir something inside us. Few cars carry a legacy as powerful as the Toyota Supra, and with the rebirth of the GR Supra, that legacy has been reignited for a new generation. It's not just a sports car, it's an icon that carries the weight of expectation while embracing the excitement of the future. The Toyota GR Supra, introduced under Toyota's Gazoo Racing division, arrived in 2019 after years of anticipation and whispers about its return. Since then, it has stood as the halo sports car in Toyota's lineup, built to prove that the company can still make cars that thrill the heart as much as they impress the stopwatch. What you will discover here goes beyond numbers on a spec sheet. It is the story of design, performance, technology, and the emotional pull of a machine that symbolizes driving passion. Every great sports car begins with its stance, and the GR Supra immediately delivers a look that blends aggression with elegance. The proportions are deliberate: short overhangs, a long hood, and a wide rear haunch that gives it the unmistakable silhouette of a proper rear-wheel drive coupe. At 4.38 meters long and 1.29 meters tall, it sits low and muscular, reminding you that it was born to hug the road. Its sculpted lines are more than styling flourishes, they are aerodynamic solutions that manage airflow with precision. The double-bubble roof nods to racing heritage while reducing drag. LED headlights sit sharply under a clamshell hood, while massive air intakes carve into the front fascia to cool the turbocharged heart within. At the back, the integrated ducktail spoiler and sweeping taillights add drama, while 19-inch forged alloy wheels planted firmly on the ground. Whether painted in nitro yellow, Renaissance red, or phantom matte gray, the Supra looks alive even at a standstill. Slip into the cabin, and the Supra's interior tells a story of focus and refinement. This isn't a cluttered cockpit, it's a driver's domain designed with precision. Low-slung seating immediately makes you feel connected to the chassis, while the bucket seats, wrapped in Alcantara and leather, provide both comfort and support for spirited driving. The materials feel premium, with carbon fiber accents and soft-touch finishes surrounding you. Technology blends seamlessly with this sporty environment, led by an 8.8-inch digital display and an intuitive infotainment system. The interface supports Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, ensuring modern connectivity for every journey. Buttons and dials are placed with purpose, giving the driver easy access to functions without distraction. Even the steering wheel, with its tactile grips and mounted controls, feels designed to enhance engagement. Beneath the sculpted hood lives the engine that defines the Supra's character. The GR Supra comes with two engine options: a turbocharged 2.0-liter four-cylinder producing 255 horsepower and a more potent 3.0-liter inline-six that generates 382 horsepower and 368 pound-feet of torque. Mated to either an 8-speed automatic or, in newer models, a 6-speed manual transmission, the Supra rewards drivers with versatility and excitement. With the inline-six, the sprint from 0 to 60 miles per hour takes just 3.9 seconds, putting it in the territory of far more expensive sports cars. Handling is sharp and responsive, thanks to a near-perfect 50/50 weight distribution and adaptive suspension that keeps the car planted through corners. Steering feels precise, offering feedback that reassures the driver and builds confidence. On highways, it cruises with surprising refinement, proving it can be both a track warrior and a daily companion. Confidence grows when safety and modern assistance features are present, and Toyota has equipped the GR Supra with an impressive suite. Pre-collision warning, pedestrian detection, lane departure alert, and adaptive cruise control come standard, while blind spot monitoring and parking sensors add convenience in everyday use. The structure of the car itself is designed for rigidity, giving both strength and stability in demanding situations. For a sports car focused on speed, Toyota ensures peace of mind is not forgotten. Price always dictates how a car is positioned in the market, and the Toyota GR Supra strikes a careful balance between performance and accessibility. Starting around $45,000 for the 2.0-liter version and climbing to just over $58,000 for the 3.0-liter with added packages, it competes in a fascinating space. This is the territory where American muscle cars like the Ford Mustang GT and Chevrolet Camaro live, yet the Supra brings a level of refinement and precision that those brute force machines sometimes lack. When compared with the Porsche Cayman or BMW Z4, the Supra often undercuts them while still delivering performance that can stand shoulder to shoulder. For buyers seeking a true driver's car without a six-figure price tag, the GR Supra makes an incredibly strong case. Comparison is inevitable, especially when a car carries such legendary history. Rivals like the Nissan Z are often seen as direct competition, aiming at enthusiasts who crave a mix of style and nostalgia. The Supra, however, leans into its sharp dynamics and global appeal, reminding drivers that Toyota, a brand often associated with reliability and practicality, can also produce something that excites the senses. The collaboration with BMW in its development has sparked debate, but the result is undeniable, a car that blends German engineering precision with Japanese design soul. In truth, that partnership is what allowed the Supra to exist in this modern form, and enthusiasts should see it as a strength rather than a weakness. Driving the GR Supra leaves an impression that numbers on paper cannot capture. The inline-six has a tone that resonates deep within the cabin, an exhaust note that rises with urgency as the revs climb, creating a soundtrack that constantly reminds you why this car exists. Gear shifts snap with quickness in automatic form, while the manual gearbox, reintroduced in recent years, restores the raw joy of complete driver control. Every corner approached feels like an invitation, and every straight line tempts you to push deeper into the throttle. Yet, in the quiet moments, it surprises with its refinement, cruising comfortably with noise levels kept in check and suspension tuned to absorb imperfections in the road. This duality, wild at heart, calm when needed, is what makes the Supra adaptable to both daily driving and weekend thrills. Technology plays a significant role in modern sports cars, and the Supra finds the right balance between innovation and simplicity. The infotainment system may be rooted in BMW's iDrive interface, but it functions smoothly, with sharp graphics and responsive controls. Premium audio systems add richness to long drives, and features like wireless charging and head-up display enhance convenience. Driving modes allow customization, letting the driver choose between comfort for city cruising or sport for unleashed performance. It is this flexibility that broadens the appeal of the Supra beyond hardcore enthusiasts to anyone who wants a taste of excitement wrapped in usability. Practicality often isn't a strong suit for sports coupes, and the Supra is no exception, yet it still manages to offer a usable trunk with enough space for weekend luggage or a set of golf clubs. Cabin storage is minimal but sufficient, with clever compartments and cup holders designed not to intrude on driving dynamics. For many owners, the practicality is less important than the feeling they get every time they press the start button, and in this regard, the Supra delivers a sense of occasion that few cars in its price range can match. Resonance with history cannot be ignored when talking about the Supra. Generations of car enthusiasts grew up idolizing the A80 Supra of the 1990s, a car that earned fame not only on the streets but also through motorsport and popular culture. The GR Supra had an enormous shadow to step out of, and while it may differ in design philosophy, it carries forward the spirit of excitement that defined its predecessors. The Supra nameplate has always symbolized more than just speed. It has been about individuality, about standing apart from the ordinary, and this modern version stays true to that belief. Emotions run high when a car combines beauty, power, and history, and the GR Supra manages to touch each of those chords. It may not be the most powerful sports car on the market, nor the most expensive, but it offers something harder to define: connection. It makes the driver feel alive, engaged, and part of the machine in a way that sterile, over-engineered vehicles often fail to achieve. That is the secret strength of the Supra, the reason why its return mattered so much, and why it continues to inspire discussions across the car world. Closing any story about the Supra means acknowledging its dual role. It is both a tribute to history and a symbol of Toyota's willingness to build cars for passion, not just practicality. It proves that even in an age of electrification and automation, there is still room for a car that prioritizes joy. For those considering a sports car that combines heritage with modern performance, the GR Supra stands tall as a reminder that driving can still be thrilling, emotional, and deeply personal. If the Toyota GR Supra has captured your attention as much as it has captured hearts worldwide, let your voice be heard. Share your thoughts in the comments. Would you choose this modern legend over its rivals, or does nostalgia for the past still dominate your vision of what a Supra should be? Don't forget to like this video if the story of the GR Supra inspired you, and subscribe for more explorations into the world's most iconic cars. Passion for cars is best when shared, and together, we keep these legends alive.